Okay, Bruchim Abayim, we're going to learn a little quick Halachah from today's Chok Israel. Today's Tuesday, Parshas Bemidbar, and the Chok brings Halachah from the Rambam. We learned it this morning in Besmedrash after Minyan, and I think it teaches us, even though we don't paskin by the Rambam Halachah, for Halachah L'maisa, the halachas from the Rambam bring out tremendous hashkafas, like all halacha does. Really, halacha is a source for hashkafa, and we have a very interesting halacha that at the end brings out a very fascinating point. Mishahai oisik b'salmut Torah v'gias man Tefillah poisik. This is a halacha l'maisa take. If someone's learning and it comes time to daven, you stop. U'mispalel, and you daven, you pray. The person who only learns Torah and does not do any type of work at all, and he was learning in the time of davening, then he doesn't stop, like Reb Shimon Yochai. Nobody's like that today, everyone has to daven. But Ramal is givein. Reb Shimon Yochai, I think it's you daven once a month, because he was only learning, right? Why? Mitzvahs Talmud Torah gedolah mitzvahs Tefillah, because the mitzvah of learning Torah is greater than the mitzvah of davening. We learned that the Vilna Gaon says that and as Mishnah Berurah brings it down, every word of Torah we learn is a separate mitzvah. Meaning, now we're counting the Sefira. Today's 42 days, which are 6 weeks of the Sefira. Right? Counting Sefira Omer. And there are two different opinions. One opinion is that every night is a separate mitzvah, every day is a separate mitzvah to count, which is why if someone misses one day, they still count without the bracha. But then and that's Meikra Din. But l'chumra, if we miss a day, we don't count. Why? Because there's an opinion that the whole Sefira is one mitzvah, just one mitzvah. So you work 49 days. To every day, make sure you're counting. You get one mitzvah. You sit with a Gemara, Rashi, Tosfos, Chumash, Shulchan Aruch, Rambam, Mishnah Berurah, Medrash, Chassidish Sefer, Musar Sefer, whatever it is. Every word you say is a mitzvah. So you could say it could be hundreds of mitzvahs, thousands of mitzvahs in an hour, and in 50 days one mitzvah counting Omer. Doesn't mean you shouldn't count the Omer also, but you see what it is. Tremendous thing. How important Talmud Torah is. With like the Mishnah in Pei, it says Talmud Torah connected kulam. Learning Torah is equal to all other mitzvahs, and the mitzvah of learning Torah is greater than the mitzvah of davening. When we say davening, when we say mitzvah of Tefillah, we're talking about the Shemoneh Esrei. Other parts of the davening might even be considered learning Torah, but the Shemoneh Esrei, and so therefore maybe saying the Shema, it is like learning Torah. For sure, saying the Korbanos, those maybe every word could be mitzvah. But the Tefillah is a mitzvah by itself. That's not learning Torah, the actual Shemoneh Esrei. So therefore, the mitzvah of Talmud Torah is greater than the mitzvah of Tefillah. Alright. Then the Rambam says something gewaldig. Wow. You know what that means? That means that anyone who's involving himself in communal affairs, in communal needs, community service, public service, is as if he's learning Torah. Gewaldig. That's even if that's his job, and he gets paid for it. It's as if he's learning Torah. So Meikra Din, he's potter from davening. He starts to daven, l'maisa. But hashkafically, you have to realize how great it is to be involved in public service. No matter what it is, big, small, the needs of the many. It's as if you're learning Torah, meaning that every move you make Everything you do is a mitzvah in itself. Just like we could maybe, interpose that which the Vilna Gaon says, that every word of Torah is a mitzvah, separate mitzvah. That's what level it is to be Oisik B'Tzarchei Tzibur. So Naskin, who's busy helping people, whatever he does, he's a fireman, he's volunteer work, police, even an honest politician, whatever it is. Go out, help people. You drive a bus. You're helping people. It's as if you're learning Torah, which is the greatest thing in the world. We have to realize how great it is to learn Torah. Then we can realize how great it is to be a public servant. So, and that's what we daven in the Yikum Perkan, B'chol Oisikim B'Tzarchei Tzibur B'Emunah. All the ones who are involved in communal affairs faithfully. HaKadosh Baruch Hu Yishalom Scharam. May the Almighty may the Almighty pay their reward. Right? V'yislach l'chol avoinam, forgive all their sins. V'yishlach bracha v'atzlacha b'chol ma'aseh yadayim, and give blessing and success in all the works of their hands, and kol Yisrael Acheim, with all their brothers and sisters. Neymar Alma. And kol Yisrael Acheim and Neymar Alma. See you later.